Good afternoon everyone, welcome to Virtual FMR. My name is Clive Finnimore and we are running Manic Monday on MyWhoosh Run. Welcome along, Sebastian's in game with me I think there, stood beside me. Sebastian says he's on the start line. We're on top of the same spot, Sebastian. Good evening everyone. Tonight we are running reverse pyramid. It's a 34-minute long workout session. The fastest speed on 125 intensity for me, which is the maximum intensity, is 12.8 for 30 seconds. So I think I'm going to do that one. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. Possibly going to do the first one at 16 and then each bit we'll drop it by kilometre. That's probably what I'm going to do. Good evening, Anthony Anderson. Sebastian's going to start at 100% and see how he feels after his massive run yesterday. Well done, Sebastian, for your 40-kilometre plus long run yesterday. Awesome effort. I did 11 kilometres and I fell over. I fell over whilst recording, which you've probably seen the short on the YouTube channel. We've got 1 minute approximately here to go until we start moving. So it looks like Sebastian and myself in the workout session tonight. I'm going to start the warm-up 6 minutes at 10 kilometers per hour, Sebastian. 10 kilometers per hour. Here we go then. It's 5 o'clock. You ready, Sebastian? I'm going to go at 10 for 6 minutes. So we're slowly working up. Yeah, I fell over yesterday. And the funniest thing was, the place I fell over yesterday, I've fallen over there before. And as I entered that section of the run, with my head camera on, I was standing tall, I was trying not to drop my head down, I wasn't looking at my feet, the grass was long on the trail, I couldn't see the track. And in that section, there's a few roots and stumps that stick out the ground. And I know they're there, because I've fallen on them before. However, I fell on it again, as I was thinking about it. So even though I was prepared, I still fell over. Anthony Aston saying, good evening, Sebastian. How did your weekend go? I've had the day off work today. I went in this morning for an hour to water the vegetables and the plants. Fixed a couple of things while I was over there that the weekend staff managed to break. And then I came home again. I got the strimmer out, trimmed the tortoise enclosures. Got the grass nice and short for them so they can find the weeds. Apart from that, I haven't done a lot really. I lifted. There we go. I have got a slight injury on my back, on my left side, on my ribs, where I picked up a bag of manure. The mother-in-law asked me to carry a bag of manure down to the vegetable patch at home. And when I picked it, I felt something ping in my left side. So my wife took over and did exactly the same thing. She's got a ping in her left side as well. So we had to carry the bag between us. So anyway, back to tonight's workout. It is Manic Monday here on MyWhoosh. Tonight we are doing reverse pyramid. The recommended speeds are 12.8, 12.4, 12, 11 and so on. I think I'm going to go 16, 15, 14, 13, 12 and then back up again. It's a 34-minute, so before we know it, it'll all be over. We can have a shower and go back to dozing on the sofa, which is what I was doing just before this run. Sort of thing you do on a bank holiday Monday. So everyone's welcome to come and join us on MyWhoosh on a Monday. It's not a set workout as such. We designate the workout, the route, the world, etc. on the YouTube channel, Virtual FMR. So if you look in the description, it tells you what we're doing. You can even join us in the same world and do a different workout. Or just join us for a run. It's entirely up to you. It's just another slot where we get on to MyWhoosh on Mondays on 5 PM UK time to try out this different platform. And he said he saw my video of me falling over, something he's done many times. We all have, haven't we? You get out on those trails, you half expect it. Tina had a bit of a bump and a rough fall as well on the weekend, so she's having a few days off running. Got a few bruises on her. Cut knee like me. I think she hurt her elbow as well. So best of luck to Tina. Speedy recovery. See you later in the week. Sebastian said, don't ask Anthony. Let's tell Clive how I feel. Sebastian did a massive distance last year, 40 kilometres plus, but he's not feeling too confident about it at the moment, are you, Sebastian? I don't know if I could say anything, Sebastian, it's up to you. Sebastian's running at 100% intensity tonight. He's going to slowly work his way into it. He's using as a recovery interval session tonight after his massive run yesterday. Sebastian says, yes, Clive, I can mention. Well, Sebastian ran 40 plus kilometres yesterday and he found it a real challenge, quite hard. It completely burnt him out. So over the last 48 hours or so, he's been having battles with himself. He's been talking to Victoria. He's talked to Tina and myself that he's not feeling confident about taking part in Run to the Kings next June. We tried our best to convince him to go for it, but he really feels like he hasn't got what it takes. So he's asked me if I would like to take his place, which I'm very grateful of, Sebastian. Sebastian's offered me his place. So we've now transferred it over to myself. So I'll be Race to the King in June the 21st, 100 kilometre run. Never done it before, no idea what to expect. Haven't been training for it, but we'll give it a go, Sebastian. I'm doing it for Sebastian. I'll be sleeping in the back of my car the night before. I'll probably be sleeping on my car when I finish on the Saturday night, about 11, 12 o'clock at night. So yes, really feel for Sebastian. I have made the same decision before, Sebastian, a few years back. I think it was the South Downs Way or something like that. I had 100 miler booked in. I didn't feel like I could do it at the time, there was too much going on, and I had to cancel that one a couple of years back. However, when you make the decision to do it, after you've cancelled it, you do feel a big relief if you feel like you weren't ready. So I'm hoping, Sebastian, you feel like there's a big weight being taken off your shoulders. He will be disappointed, but hopefully he feels there's a bit of a pressure off now, and maybe try again next year after a bit more training. Oh no, too much talking, Sebastian. I've missed my first stride. Thank you, Sebastian. See, they don't highlight the fact there's a speed change enough. There you go. What are we on now? This is 15 for me. So the first stride I was going to do at 16, but we'll do this one at 15 now. My TV in front of me is very dark. Can't see my avatar. Must be night time in game. "25 seconds to go. 1 minute 10. There we go, that's the first one done. Yeah, so yesterday I was out running from Paul Perro to Lansalos, which is about 5 kilometres along the Cornish coast path, when I fell over. Recording for virtual FMR, first person virtual run playlists. I haven't uploaded it yet, I'm still working on the final adjustments of the video, and I'll post that one later this week. I also went to Land's End Park Run. You can find that one already on Virtual FMR in Park Runs Virtual Runs playlist or in the video section. 14 for me now. Anthony's screen froze, he's back now. You'll have to rewind the live stream, Anthony. I just told you about what Sebastian's been up to on the weekend and why he's not running Race to the Kings later next month. Seconds to go. Good news is there's no aches or pains. So luckily with my fall yesterday, it was just grazed elbows and knees, nothing painful. There we go. Back down to 10. Next one's going to be... I've forgotten. What was that, 13? Yeah, 13 next. Here we go then, 20 seconds to go to the next arch, where I'll be running 13 kilometers per hour. For 2 minutes. 10 seconds. Go, 13 kilometers per hour.
1, 2, 3, let's
Not steady interval session. Not too fast. Not for too long. Tina had a stumble as well, Anthony, on the weekend. She's taken a few days off running to recover. Minute to go. So I hope everyone had a good weekend. Bit of park run and outdoor running for me. Lazy bank holiday Monday today. Oh, good evening, Tina Beard. Tina says, hello, sorry I'm late. Hanging up Bunting for VE Day. Nice one, Tina. Back down to 10 kilometers per hour. Running at 10 kilometers per hour for 1 minute, and then the next speed will be 12 kilometers per hour for me for 2.5 minutes, and then after that we'll have a recovery for 1 minute, and then we'll be working our way back up the pyramid. Operate currently 138, cadence 177. 1.5 minutes to go of this rep. Running at 12 kilometers per hour. We are approaching halfway through. Think about your form, Sebastian. Anyone else that's out there running? Stand nice and tall, relax your shoulders, breathe. Try and keep everything a bit natural. Natural running, don't force the form. That's when we get injuries. Heart rate 63 for Tina. Heart rate 125, Sebastian. Very good, Sebastian. Seconds to go. Then we'll have 1 minute of recovery, 10 kilometers per hour, back up to 12, and then back up the pyramid. Oh, it's almost like a ladder now, isn't it? A ladder back up. 52 for Anthony. So Tina and Anthony are currently in competition in tonight's workout. Here we go then, back down to 10. 10 kilometers per hour, 1 minute. I tell you what, when I started my run yesterday, out on the coast path, oh, my legs were heavy and stiff in the morning. No idea why. The park run the day before was nice and comfortable, as I was filming for Virtual FMR. Land's End Park Run. Check it out if you haven't already. Bit of a strange out and back. It was like out, back, out, back, out, back and finish. I thought we were going to go along the coast path. Usually when I'm there, I'm sat in a hotel, feeling very poorly and battered from running. So it was nice to be there in the daylight, feeling okay. Got a photograph of Morph stood at the front door, and a helicopter. Here we go then, back up to 12. Tina's been looking after foxes and badgers. I don't know if she's seen any badgers yet, but I've seen a few awesome pictures of foxes waiting, and videos waiting in the garden for Tina to turn up and feed them. She says they were all waiting for their dinner at 4:30 today. Awesome, Tina. Problem is with here, I love foxes, but I don't like seeing them in my garden with me chickens and ducks down there. We hear them in the night shouting sometimes and barking. Freaks the kids out, they wonder what it is. They come into our room in the middle of the night saying, somebody's screaming outside. And it's usually the fox. I was talking about badgers, one of the nights I heard the fox barking, I looked out the window with a spotlight and saw a badger running across the field. So maybe they sort of bumped into each other and had a squabble. 1 minute to go, and then we're going to start working back up again. Sebastian's asking Tina, is this her new job? Feeding her neighbour's foxes? The badgers don't come till after dark, so she doesn't see them. You could do with a trail camera, couldn't you, Tina? See what's going on when you've gone. I put a trail camera down by our chicken enclosure for a couple of weeks, a while back, and we caught a fox a couple of times visiting the garden. I made the silly mistake of showing it to my wife. She went into panic mode. I said, he's probably there every night, Luce. But it just goes to show how secure the houses are, because he hasn't got in there yet. So we go, 30 seconds to go. We're going to bump it up to 13 kilometers per hour. For 2 minutes, I think, if I'm reading that right. Here we go then, here comes the arch. Here we go, yeah. 2 minutes at 13 kilometers per hour. Unfortunately, at the moment in MyWhoosh, I've got it on maximum intensity, but the maximum speed is 12.8. So I'm having to just add my own speeds at certain intervals throughout the exercise, which means I don't get my stars, unfortunately. Currently got 6.5 out of 22. That's because I'm not matching the recommended speeds. Yeah, so Tina, I was out in the trails, trying to stand nice and tall like this, with my head up, not to record my feet while I was running along the path. Entering a stretch where I've fallen over before, knowing that there's little tree stumps sticking out, hiding in the grass and stinger nettles. And I still fell over again. much to my surprise, when I finished my run, Tina had also fallen over. So it was a double whammy that weekend, Tina. Ten seconds. Back down to 10 for 1 minute. Anthony had a break from running yesterday, nice rest. Yes, I agree, Anthony, sometimes you have to have that day, you have to have that rest, you have to listen to the body. When did I have mine? I think it was last week. One day I decided not to run, and you do feel better going back to it the next day. I used to use Sundays as my recovery day, but now, due to unexpected plans for next month, which actually I'm really excited about, I've got to start doing my half marathon distances on Sundays now. Here we go then, up to 14 kilometers per hour. Sebastian says his wife asked him before this run, "What? You're running today?" Tina's also saying she's very surprised he's here today. Sebastian's keeping it as a recovery interval session though, nice and steady, just to get the legs moving again. Thank you for joining me, Sebastian. "30 seconds. We just hit 5 kilometers done. I think that's right. I never know where to look on this screen. Back down to 10 for 1 minute. So I think we've just clocked over 5 kilometers, which is good. That'll do for today when we finish. Gently easing back into it. Two more reps to go. A little bit of recovery. Probably get to about 6 kilometers and we'll be done. Ten seconds and counting. Up to 15 kilometers per hour we go. Relax into this, Sebastian. Take it nice and easy. Breathe nice and steady. Seconds. Here we go, 10 to go. And back down to 10. 1 minute recovery, 16 for me for 30 seconds, and then recovery and cool down. And that's Monday night, Manic Monday, almost complete. Heart rate for Sebastian, 141. Heart rate for myself, 157. Ten seconds. Final 30-second push coming up. 16 kilometers per hour. Try and stay light on the feet. Seconds. Sebastian says he likes these short interval sessions. Yeah, it's a nice way to get the week started, isn't it, Sebastian? Easing us into it. Quick, sharp interval session on Monday. Film my run with Noble Pro, hill climbing session tomorrow at 5 PM UK time with myself on Zwift here on virtual FMR, and then Tina's at Tuesday Social tomorrow from 5:30 PM UK time. If you fancy joining Tina's Social, I'm not sure if Tina will be there because she's recovering from her fall on the weekend. But I will be at Film My Run 500 at 5. Then Wednesday, 6:30 PM UK time. Stephen Cousins will be here with Workout Wednesday. Thursday I'll be back with the second instalment of Film My Run 500, 5 PM UK time, and Stephen will be here at 6 on Thursday for 5k on MyWhoosh. And then Friday we go back to bag that badge at 6 PM UK time. And then for me on Saturday we are either going to Helston or Camborne Park Run this week. It all depends on how Oliver, my son's, feeling. If he's feeling fit and healthy and fast, we're going to go to Helston Park Run because apparently it's pretty flat and it's a fast one. I'll obviously be going a bit slower because I'll be filming the course for the channel, for the virtual park run in real life recordings. And if he's not feeling up to it, we're going to go to Camborne. And on Sunday, I'll probably get outside on the coast path again, record part 2, which will be Land Salos to Pole Ruin along the coast path. And hopefully this time, I won't fall over. I will upload part 1 later this week. Bit of a slower one it is, due to all the hills and steps. I think the average speed is about 8 kilometers per hour. But obviously you can run it whatever speed you like. Just a nice bit of scenery to look at the coast. Anthony Anderson says, I think Tina and myself have the best way to start the week. Yes, Anthony and Tina are having a nice recovery day, resting, ready, roaring to go tomorrow with whatever they get up to. Tina says she's going to see how she feels tomorrow, whether she runs Tina's Tuesday Social or not. Listen to the body, Tina, listen to the body. Sebastian's going to join me for Film My Run 500 tomorrow at 5 PM. So there we go. 15 seconds to go. 6.4 kilometers completed for me. Sebastian must have hit about 5. Did you hit 5, Sebastian? We must be very close. There we go. And that is Manic Monday here on MyWhoosh. Complete. Reverse pyramid. I enjoyed that one. Tina says, I don't know, Anthony. My sorbets have sorbets on them. Is that lemon sorbet? Is that pudding? Sebastian's in 5.1 kilometres. Well done, buddy. That's good. You've done 5 for the day. Nice recovery run for you. Hopefully you feel okay, not too stiff or any injuries or anything. Ease back into it. And I'll see you tomorrow at Film My Run 500, Sebastian. Anyway, thank you for joining me on virtual FMR. Really appreciate your comments tonight. I hope everyone has a really good evening. Go and have a shower, have your dinner, and chill out. I'll be back again tomorrow at 5 PM UK time for Film My Run with Noble Pro. Did we save that then? I didn't take much notice. End run. Upload. I don't think I did I? Nearly. Oh, I know what I didn't forget. Every week I try to record that run on the treadmill setting on my watch because it doesn't upload to Garmin Connect, which means the data doesn't get in my watch. So it doesn't see that I've done a workout today. And I was all ready to go this week and I forgot again. Oh well, never mind. My watch currently says unproductive at the moment. Right, that'll do. Anyway, have a good evening, everyone. We'll see you again tomorrow. Stay safe, take care. Cheers all. Bye, Anthony, Tina, and Sebastian. I think that's all we had tonight, wasn't it? Yeah. Cheers, guys. Really appreciate it. Bye-bye.